What's up, Factory Crew? And back to the channel. I'm Ryan, and this, you already know, is Nick.
What up?
All right, so to continue the one-hit wonder marathon, we're going to Sly Fox.
Wasn't that a video game?
You're talking about, wasn't it like Cooper Sly Fox or something like that?
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper. Yep, that's his name. Look at you remembering. That was a fun game, though.
Was it?
I used to play that game. Yeah, I used to play that game all the time. I think it was on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I used to play that all the time.
I never got the chance. Sad story.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I might just go online and just give me a PS2 and buy Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
You know, they're actually very expensive. Like PlayStation 2s and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like very expensive, which is really crazy.
I'll just have to sell something.
Oh, there you go. So Sly Fox was an American new wave duo consisting of Gary Mudbone Cooper and Michael Kameko.
Kameko?
Camacho?
Camacho? Tomato?
Yep. Potato. The duo started in the mid-1980s with their UK/US top 10 single hit, which we are doing today, Let's Go All the Way. It was released in 1985, and it's off their album, Let's Go All the Way. And, so this song ended up being, obviously, their one-hit wonder. You literally said it in the wiki, like one-hit wonder. Yeah. So I think we got this one down to a T, guys, okay? I know not every song we've done hasn't been a true one-hit wonder, but darn it, we've already explained what we thought the process was. So
that's right. So, I mean, and look, you took recommendations from the people. So yeah.
Blame the people. Blame you guys, okay? We just go off especially me. I go off what you guys know. So it said that this song ended up getting in the top 10 in the US and the UK in the following year. So I guess it was kind of like a slow burn, I guess, but then it like popped off later on. And
we decided that we are going to do the music video because
you
just never know how important it is. You know, if you don't specify, it's really just an educated guess.
And obviously, I mean, the song was like what, 5:10, and this is like 3:53. The video is. So look, we know y'all like the video, so that's why we're doing it also. So we're doing it for you guys. So let's do this. This is Sly Fox. Let's go all the way.
Sitting with the thinker, trying to work it out. Such a jam of the brain makes you want to scream and shout. Presidential party, no one wants to dance. Looking for a new star to put you in the trance. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Yeah. Let's go all the way. Working in a factory 8 days a week. Try to make that laugh.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the beat's too good.
Yeah.
The beat's just too good.
That's some old classic beat right there, boy, from back. Woo! I like that. I didn't know what they were saying at first, but I think they were saying Zoom, right? Zoom.
I just heard Z.
Oh, really?
Like Z.
Well, that's what
I was about to fall asleep for a second.
Yeah, but then I think one of them ended up saying Zoom, so I thought they were going Zoom. It was like, the weird effect they had, but I thought they were saying Zoom. But
that beat, along with this staticky thing over here, it's like somebody's in the electric chair or something.
My goodness.
But yeah, I can't get enough of that. When it first started, I thought it was going to be more poppy, and it's still poppy, but I guess just because of the electronic soundscape along with this is. At first, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like this. And just the more it went on, you just keep hearing the beat repeat over and over and over again. You're like, yeah, it's an earworm. I mean, you can't help it. And I do like the tones on their vocals as well. A little more ringed out, if you will. Oh, there we go. It's definitely already party, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd get down with this.
The beat. The Let's Go All the Way, that sounded a little familiar. I feel like I've vaguely heard that before. So it at some point, I guess I must have heard this song. But that was really the only thing that sounded familiar. The chorus it always gives it away, you know.
Mm-hmm. I thought the chorus was pretty catchy.
Yeah,
I can see people singing that. It's a really easy chorus to learn. And it's really, and like I said, I think the vocal helps a lot. I think they have a really good vocal together. Yeah,
and the incorporation of guitar.
Yeah. That was nice.
Also, the same effect that they kind of have with their vocal. Mm-hmm. But when it beats this, when it's this good, no matter like what else happens in the song, it's like that's just so implanted, and it's hard for it to escape. And when that's in there, it's like it's just hard for me not to like it. So that's why I hit that because. Look, it's easier said than done to create a memorable beat.
Yep.
It just is.
Let's go all the way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go all the way. Working in a factory 8 days a week. Try to make that love down wanna be. Cartoon capers having a reality. Rich man, poor man, living in fantasy. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Oh, let's go all the way. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Living in New York looks like an apple core. Apple core. Asphalt jungle. Got to be a man of war.
Hello.
California dreamers sinking in the sand. The Hollywood squares are living in Disneyland. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go. We can make a better way. Let's go all the way. Go all the way. Let's go all the way. Yeah. La 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 la
Yeah.
la 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 yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I liked that a lot.
I did too.
Hey, that was good.
Look, I feel like it might be one that y'all hate. Y'all have already told us, but look, hey, we don't care.
Yeah.
We like what we like, and we're not ashamed of it.
Nope.
Love music, man.
Yeah. That was good. I like that.
It
and now I
was.
see why it's shortened. So it's a good thing we did the video by the lyrics.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
We've had to get an extra minute and a half of the na-na-nas.
Maybe.
Well, I'm assuming because the lyrics didn't go as long as it did in the video, so I'm assuming those na-na-nas were cut off at the ending for the video. So I'm actually glad we did the video because that's all you need is a couple of na-na-nas at the end, and that's all.
I'm glad they did that though.
Yeah.
That's progression to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying a lot of people probably look at this and like, oh God. I hated this song back then and I still do now. Like I know that's gonna happen.
How could you hate it when it's a one-hit wonder?
It's the beat, man.
Yeah.
I don't even
Mm-hmm.
look, there's just something about a great beat that it hits a little different in music. And it's really amazing how it happens because it's just constant.
Mm-hmm.
Even in this song, I was like, man, it might go over the edge for me. I might get tired of it a little bit, but because of the progression in here,
Yeah.
it helps it out.
They even like started playing more guitar at the end, and like he actually was shredding a little bit back there. Had a little guitar in the back.
Usually, I don't like that type of tone, but because of the other sounds incorporated in here, again, it kind of gave me electronic type of vibe. I didn't mind it. I don't mind when it's easier for me to accept weirder tones the weirder the song sounds, if that makes any sense. And I know we've only had them once on the channel, so you probably won't know what I'm really talking about, but you guys might. A lot of this reminded me of Faith No More. Just a really kind of poppier version, though. Like, and maybe even some Red Hot Chili Peppers, kind of in that zone, very early. But I definitely heard that. But yeah, that'll be playlist.
Yeah.
It's just too good of a beat. The soundscape, I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but it's still good. It still has a lot of poppiness that I like. And again, I like the choice of tones in here. The vocals aren't anything, but there's just something about that duo vocal that ignites you to want to sing it with other people, like be in a crowd when this song is playing.
Yep.
So when it's a song like that, it's just hard for me to turn down. I'm sorry, not sorry. I can have a lot of fun with that song.
Yeah, it's definitely a plus for me. I didn't mind. Like I said, I actually kind of like their vocals. Like you said, there's always something good about when you have more than one person singing at a time. I've always said that a crowd can sound better singing than just one person by themselves. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I don't know, I guess the drownness of everybody's voice just kind of like mixes and it makes one big voice. So
which you can't replicate anywhere else.
Exactly. So I think, having them two together kind of probably helped the song. Because I feel like if it was just one of them, because you could tell they had different vocals. And I feel like if one of them wasn't together, I feel like it wouldn't have been as good of a song.
And I still feel like, even though the tones were similar, I still feel like it was two separate personalities.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they were just like two like lumped together and it really didn't mean anything. I think you needed the two different flavors here.
Exactly. Yeah. I was actually like, watching the lyrics in this because I thought there was pretty interesting lyrics because in the last verse it was talking about New York is like an apple core, kind of like because New York is like the mecca of United States, at least one of the states.
Yeah,
because that's where people come for their freedom. Ever since America's been existed, for people to come over, you see the Statue of Liberty, stuff like that. And it said asphalt. It's called an asphalt jungle, which is like, it means it's like just a busy city all the time.
Yep.
And it says got to be a man of war, which is like you need to be tough to live in that city because if not, you're gonna like you're not killed, but you're gonna be left behind, or something like that. And it said something about California dreamers sinking in the sand. Like a lot of people go to California because it says something about Hollywood Squares. People go to California for acting and stuff. If you listen to a lot of actors, they say if you're not good, you will be left behind. And people go there, then their dreams fall. Like they're dreamers because their dreams are not real, technically. You're supposed to make your dreams come true. That's why people say that. Yeah, up here in the first verse, it said, looking for a new star to put you in a trance from a presidential party. No one wants to dance. So what's pretty much what's saying to me is like, at the time, the government, it's like, they don't want to change what they want to do. Like they want to be plain, simple, and you're just going to listen to what we do. And then it said, looking for a new star to put you in a trance. It's like famous people, there's always those little, what am I looking for? Theories and stuff like that. People think that people are put in places to make you like look for certain things without noticing other things. Like, the government, government has a whole conspiracy of being people that are trying to do stuff behind our backs. So I think that's what they're kind of saying here. But it's in one of those songs where it's like, it sounds so happy that you really don't really think about that stuff, like what they're saying, because it's like put in that certain spot. I just think there's interesting lines in here for what the song is sounding is really like, I think it means a little bit more.
The lyrics way more than the actual sound of the song.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like they said, there's talking about certain things that you don't just say in a song. I know around this time that a lot of people talk about the government, but I just feel like for a song like this, because like I was just thinking, this is like a really good, happy sounding, dancing song, but their lyrics are very specific for some reason, because they're talking about things that people talk about music. They have talked about music like all the time around this era.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know if you can let me know if I'm kind of onto something or not. I'm just going on because we don't do lyrics a lot in here. But when me and Nick notice something, we're going to speak on it.
Yeah, if they catch us even a little bit,
we're gonna at least say something.
We'll attempt to talk about them.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, obviously, 'cause nobody knows but them who made the song. So, but it was something that was kind of interesting to me. I didn't really know if you really caught that. I just really think there's really just interesting words in there and well-aligned placement of the lyrics.
I thought Apple Core was also a great line because when you think of New York City, the Big Apple.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I could say a lot of things about it, but at the end of the day, it just kind of seems like a song of false hope. So maybe that's why it sounds like it does. Maybe not. Sometimes these bands, they're not really trying to make it sound like something. It's just how it comes together. But this does kind of sound upbeat, but at the same time, it's got some a weirdness around it, a kind of like uncertainty feeling. It does a great job with the theme. Let's go all the way. Maybe that's not always a good thing. But the beat's too good.
Yeah, still like the song.
It's a really goofy,
dangerously cheesy
music video, but that's part of why we love it, right?
Yep.
So that's a thumbs up for me for sure. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.